Somebody is always watching. Never forget that. Somebody is always watching. 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 16 to 18. 1 Samuel 16 to 18. Let our master now command your servants who are before you to seek out a man who is a skillful player on the harp. And it shall be that he will play it with his hand when the distressing spirit from God is upon you, and you shall be well. So Saul said to his servants, provide me now a man who can play well, and bring him to me. Verse 18. Then one of the servants answered and said, look, I have seen a son of Jesse the Bethlehemite, who is skillful in playing, a mighty man of valor, a man of war, prudent in speech, and a handsome person. And the Lord is with him. Therefore Saul sent messengers to Jesse and said, send me your son David, who is with the sheep. You can continue reading the rest. But you will discover somebody is always watching. I want to talk to you today about someone is watching. Whatever it is you are doing, whatever it is you are gifted to do, I want you to know you may not have an audience of 10, an audience of 1,000, but you only need an audience of 1. In the audience of 1, that could be your open door. Now, when David was playing his harp in the bush, when he was playing with his sheep, when he was playing for his sheep even, he never knew somebody was watching, someone was seeing. And here comes an opportunity later in his life. When David was playing his harp, he never knew that one day he would play for the king of Israel. He never imagined himself in the palace playing the same harp. He was simply playing, and he became skillful in playing it. I want to talk to you today about being skillful in what you do. Why? Because somebody is watching. If you are into photography and videos, when you do it with your phone, do it to the best of your knowledge. Google, get the best ideas on how to do it. Are you into singing? Don't just sing. Google on how to become good. Find out how you can maximize your vocals. Keys. Learn how to sing within keys. I've seen people who sang with 5 keys in one song. When the player began playing for them, it was in this key. Suddenly in the chorus, they changed. Second verse, they changed. Back to the chorus, they changed. On the climax of the song, they changed 5 chords, I'm telling you. And how to play those 5 keys in one song, it is hectic. The music is no longer nice. Be skillful in what you do, because somebody is seeing. Now listen to this. David gets an opportunity from preparation. Preparation always precedes opportunity. Prepare as if somebody has promised you an opportunity. Prepare as if someone has notified you there is an upcoming opportunity. Do it as if you were waiting for the opportunity, because you never know when the opportunity will show up. I always tell myself, if I'm going to sing, then I have to sing. If I'm going to teach, then I'm going to teach. If I'm going to preach, then I'm going to preach. Whatever it is that you're going to do, just do it. Perfect it. I want to encourage you to perfect your talent. Perfect your gift, because somebody is watching. Now, David did not know somebody was voting for him. Someone was, testifying on his behalf. Somebody was giving him up to an opportunity. Listen to verse 16. The master now should command the servant. That is how it begins. And the master here we're talking about is Saul. He was having an issue, a distressing spirit. It troubled Saul. So he needed a solution, but did not have the solution. He was the king. He had all the money. He had all the people. He had everything in his power, but only one thing he missed: a skillful person to meet his need. Sometimes God creates opportunities. Sometimes God creates platforms in a way that only you can meet the need. They may have all the money they may have all the money. They may have all the powers on earth, but they may miss the person who can actually get the job done. Somebody is watching you. And so somebody may be speaking somewhere where a little bird is hearing and say, you know what? I know someone from Nairobi. I know someone from Kajiado. I know someone from my city, Narok. I know someone from somewhere. I can testify right now, I've gotten opportunities and again, not because I applied them, not because I asked for the opportunity, but because someone was there that knew that I could do it. And so they suggested my name. And in suggesting my name, I got the opportunity. That's exactly what happened here. He's requesting, or actually giving an idea to the king and said, send someone because you need a skillful player on the harp and this distressing spirit will leave. And someone answers, who was a servant in the presence of Saul, and he says, I know someone. I have seen one of the sons of Jesse who plays skillful. Not just playing skillful. That is why don't just know one thing. I only know how to cook. No, get to know as many things as you can, but become a master of one. Pick one of the things and become good at it. Look at David, the description of David. The king only needed a skillful player. But listen to the description of one of his servants about David. He says, I have seen a son of Jesse, verse 18, the Bethlehemite, who is skillful in playing, mighty man of valor, a man of war, prudent in speech, and a handsome person. As many opportunities as you get to know how to do and to play, do it. Do it. You never know when the opportunity will show up. And anything that you do, know somebody is saying. I will never forget this day. I got an opportunity to lead worship in this service. And it was actually, I have to admit, not by voluntary, but my worship leader pushed me into the opportunity. He said, you can do it. I want you to do it. I did not know that in the opportunity, in the service, there was someone else who was enjoying my service. And so here came an opportunity that someone needed to go and be a worship leader part-time somewhere else. And everything will be catered for and everything would be taken care of. And so here comes an opportunity. And guess what? Somebody had seen me do it. And I got the opportunity. Not asking, not requesting, neither applying. But I get this phone call. Would you like this opportunity? Because we know you can do it. I gladly said yes. And I ended up taking over the opportunity. And it became a life-changing experience in my life. Guess what? You never know who is watching. Somebody is seeing you, seeing your attitude, seeing how you do things. Anything you find to do, the Bible says, do it as unto the Lord. Do it perfectly because somebody is watching. An opportunity is about to show up in your story. The Bible says, and that is how David found himself in the house of the king. And that is how David found himself with an opportunity of a lifetime. An opportunity of a lifetime must be caught in the lifetime of the opportunity. Never forget that. And when you prepare for the opportunity will always show up. Thank you very much. Please remember again, somebody is watching, so do it perfectly. God bless you. The Lord keep you and fight your battles. Do not forget to subscribe, to comment, and always share. Don't forget to also like, because this message is changing somebody's life. Your opportunity is coming. But how are you prepared? Thank you.